Hello and welcome back to Space Commander as we advance our fleet. Do we want to go to one of these? What do you give us? You give us the Battleship as an unlock. I think because we are going to get the Battleship and also take out a bit of the Senate's control? I almost said Satan's control. Yeah, Satan's control of the universe. We are going to go for this. And then, what was our victory conditions? Controlling planets or credits. Okay. So we get a lot of gold and control. Sounds good to me. Let's go. We shouldn't have too much of a problem. Save reinforcement cards for long invasions where you will not be able to buy ships in the shipyards. Oh dear, are there missions where you can't buy ships in the shipyards? That doesn't sound good. Right, so conquer 22 planets or generate 400 income in a single term. I don't know if we did that last turn. Increase the fleet leader's XP by 2. That sounds like we can already do it. I mean, you just get immediate AXP and immediately leveled up. Brilliant. What have we got out here? We've got Shoxopus. Well, we're going to go straight to Shoxopus, even though it might be dangerous. Actually, what can we get in the shipyards? We can get some cruisers again. Are you a cruiser? You are a cruiser. It's a shame we don't quite have the gold for it. Let's take a risk. We shouldn't have a problem. It wouldn't be something that would kill you all straight away, would it? Right, let's just eviscerate one of their ships. You get eviscerated. Right, let's get a volley on. I should really meteor strike first. And then we can think about... Right, you need to seal that breach before you die. You need to start regenerating. He's dead. He got dusted. Alright, let's get some more meteor strikes out on the go. Take him out. Inspiration, yes. Alright, volley off on him. Thank you. And then we should be charged for a meteor strike. Kaboom. It unfortunately hit him and not the other one. The one that was just going to die anyway. Everything is okay though. Right, get a meteor to your face. And get dusted. One hell of a light show. Invading. Oh, we didn't quite invade. We didn't get our guy next turn. That is unfortunate. Right, this turn we will get him. We also get an additional exploration. You know, I could just take it. Brilliant. Then we don't have to waste our ship's action invading it. So that is a smart play, actually. We didn't get anything from it. I mean, I'm going to send Shoxopus here. I know he's Shoxopus, but he's now Shoxopus to me. Right, frigate, destroyer, no fighters. This is enemy shield, why didn't I even read that? Right, seal the breaches, let's get a volley on. Shield wall, sure. Let's get a bit of protection. Let's get the regeneration going as well. These enemies seem pretty strong even though we've halved their shields. Right. Maybe I should have saved regeneration for when he actually needed it. Right. Let's wait for them to fire and then shields up for a little bit of protection. They're pretty strong. They are pretty strong. I don't know why they have so good shields. Right, you get shields. Shields up! It doesn't even protect this guy with the shields. Right, get a volley on. They should be dusted now. As it should be. Right, let's invade it so we can get an invasion dice. 3, not quite enough. But we got to keep an action for our guys here. No, we'll take 2 more cruisers. Just because. And then we'll start to venture out, get some more money. Because money is what we need for winning here. Destroy all but a handle. Clear sky, I guess, is going to be ideal here. Right, let's just save up for meteor strikes. Meteor strikes are the better ones. We can do some volleys in between. We don't need to regenerate just yet. Our shields are pretty tasty. And then another meteor strike. Kaboom. I don't get to choose who it goes to, so, you know, it's just RNG and luck. A little bit of luck. Right, let's triple check we are recording, because I concern over these things a bit too much. And, you know, oh fuck me. Not having our overlay up as well, because the overlay has failed a few too many times when I've pushed the get rid of the overlay button. Well, I mean, I would have liked to use my landing party, but we didn't get any things, and I should have done it on the previous world, really, before we moved out. Add 2 frigates to a fleet. Well, you need to invade. Yeah. Yeah, just use its turn. We get an extra invasion dice, and if we'd have won this earlier, it would have been brilliant. Let's explore it harder. And now it gets hacked. Get hacked. Level up Shocktopus. Oh, hello. We can just level up Shocktopus. That sounds tasty. You are dusted for definite with that roll. Nothing again. Right, unrest is low, so I'm okay with actually doing this and giving my people the best chance of just eating them. Right, so faster missile racks. Yeah, because that's the ship that I like. End turn! If I accidentally ended 2 turns in a row, that would be really dumb. Hacking, they're hacking the planets. Right, we can level up Shocktopus as well, which I will do. Right, just level up Shocktopus. I guess you can only use it once. You get carried. It's not the best, but it uses up a card and gives him an extra ship. Then we'll take this world. I don't know how close he was to leveling up. He was probably pretty close, so that might not have been the best idea. Right. You can just be reduced. We'll shoot you. And then you can start to regenerate because you're getting targeted pretty hard. Right, just get some volleys off on them. And then we'll put a shield wall up as well, because everyone's getting fired upon. And we are winning this one, because they don't have shields, so it is nice. I don't know what combat stims do, but it certainly hasn't helped them. Nah, our ships are still out there boarding them. You've survived. Right, get the shield wall up. Although we didn't need it, so we win. Let's invade. It's doomed, so it's going to explode and turn into an asteroid at some point, but we got a crystal for the meantime. Your efforts to divine the fate of this shattered world lead you to a strange sight hemmed in broken crystal. There you find a dark altar still pulsing with unknown energies. Let's slowly approach it. As you approach, you discover an ancient artifact resting upon the altar, and Tyrant's anger. Curious. I like it. We've got something. Maybe it's a shield, maybe it's not. I don't know what that was. Right, you have an action. We don't need science too much, so I'm going to go up here. We can't hire anyone new, so it's not worth even trying to think about that. You don't have fighters. Well, it's 2 fighters per energy. Sure. Let's go. Let's get a volley on. Let's get a meteor strike on. And then you actually need to get sealed and regenerated as quick as possible before you die. Because otherwise you're dead. Right, that was maybe not smart, but we did okay. We survived. And we actually got a flawless victory. And we leveled up. Nice, so we get double meteors. Now I think our faster recharging is really helping us with that, to be honest. We got the planets, or the meteors. Two factions are engaged in a savage little war on this planet. Neither side yields until the other is wiped out. Well, let's broadcast this conflict. We might get some money out of it. The war is adapted into a dramatic mini-series, which turns out to be quite a hit. Many of your subjects are now thinking of starting their own wars. No war. Well, now they might also cook us with that, because, you know, there are downsides, and if they're going to start their own wars, they might get uprisings and civil unrest. Neutronium hull on that ship, but we use this, so the regeneration extends to all the ships is pretty good, which also means to the shipyards. Right, get the regeneration fields, although you can just get carriers. You can have an extra carrier and sure, another destroyer. And that's you sorted. Then you can go into the shipyard. You're looking pretty effective. Why is that on the front? That is stupid. And then an extra destroyer as well. Sure, why not? So you can go in that corner just for the hell of it. And then that's all of our fleets. So, do we want to use some unrest to destroy some ships? I think we do. Take care of them. We only took care of one of them. Not even a good ship to take out. Allied with the Senate. I don't know if the neutral are worse than the Senate. No, they've still got the heroes. And it says what level they are as well. I really should pay more attention to that maybe. We can also add 2 frigates to a fleet. Now I think you've got room for a couple of frigates. You have? Perfect. And then you're going to take these guys down, because they need to be taken out. Right, unrest is getting a bit high. Right, heal the ship back to full. No, let's just blast you with laser beams. And then we will do a meteor strike, because kaboom. Nobody is suffering too much, so we can do a few volleys. Nobody needs sealing. Right, let's just get some volleys on the go. And they are dust! They were nothing. To use up a card. I mean, we should have no problem, but we were getting full up on cards. And actually, I could have got it for free, but meh. Come across a group of travelling merchants eagerly show you their wares. Let's haggle with them. We got money to throw away, it doesn't matter. Right, so do we want research? Or do we want to go death rate? Let's just go for these guys. We'll take it as a research and maybe something interesting. Click to begin. Yeah, let's just get some fighters on the go. A boarding party on that guy, why not? And some volleys. They should be nothing. We should mince these guys easily. He's got regeneration though, so that is kind of a bit unfortunate. I guess you need to time the shield wall for it to be effective. Regrets! I have none. We can get a dreadnought. But who will take the dreadnoughts? Exploring. Oh, our serial killer's been misbehaving again. Put that in his brain so we can get some distrust, unrest down. That is good. Seize pretty usefully reduces unrest. when he misbehaves. So I'm okay with that, yeah. Extra health for them. Good. End our turn. We need to make 400 gold in a turn. Or just control a lot of the planets. I can control all of the planets. One of the missions has surely got to be take out the enemies. Right, we can get some research. We don't have enough gold to hire anyone, which is unfortunate because we're going to get rebels. Rebels and rebels, and we do not want them. Right. You don't have room for a dreadnought, you don't have room for a dreadnought. You might level up though, so I am going to actually send you to this, and it gives us some gold income as well. It's not a lot, but I guess they've designed it so that it wouldn't actually give you a lot. Right, let's get a laser strike on these guys, and then a meteor strike, and then just volley at them. We shouldn't need to concern ourselves too much about anything. And they should be dust. Sorry, Strunto. Yeah, you definitely need more space roads when you're coming against us. I mean, we should just get some research to use up the crystal. Let's invade! And it uses up the card as well. Exploring an ion storm sweeps through the fleet in the system and the fleet cannot avoid it. Well, the baton hatches, that's all we can do. We managed to survive without injury. That is okay. We will go for the gold worlds in the most sensible way possible. Taking out one of their ships in advance. I mean, yeah, it used up a bit of our thing, but it's okay. All large ships deal double damage. Well, he doesn't have any large ships, so let's go. We'll also get a boarding party out there straight away. And volley on his ass until he submits. Because he is dusted. Maybe I should have put my regeneration fields up. Whoops. I didn't account for that. Right. Shields up. You can also fire again. You're out of range of my regeneration, unfortunately, so I can't help you too much. I can regenerate these guys, but not him. Alright, just finish him off already. There we go. I didn't expect him to do quite as much damage as he did. Alright, so now you can have some more ships, which also means that I can give you a dreadnought. So you get a dreadnought to make up for that embarrassment. You get a cruiser. And these guys will all line up so that they can, if they get the upgrade, benefit from each other. And that sounds good. Also, we can hire a new fleet. So we will definitely be doing that. Because we need to crush out this rebellion. And then we need to crush out that rebellion. Then we need to get back. Because they might come for us. And if we lose our homeworld, we're fucked. And the militia will come for us. So I actually need to start thinking about that. Right, that's the homeworld's up there, but I'm turning around because I need you to go that way and then protect our homeworlds. +4 research or 2 frigates. I mean, that's concerning. So you, why are you telling me that he's militia? I guess he's a big level guy. Right, we're just going to take this world. Yeah, invade it. There's not a lot they can do about it. Oh, 4 balls. That means he's stuck there another turn. And I don't want that because I need him to get home. And that is our homeworld. And it's in trouble. Right, so that gets us goals. These do unknown things. What do I want to do? Right. Concerning. Let's get the research on. Let's get our tech on, actually. We should really do that before we do anything else so that it actually helps us the most. It's going to protect the homeworlds. The rebellion can happen if it must. He has to protect the homeworlds more than anything. Then we'll take these and then circle around. Right, so let's blast some ships. 200 damage, let's get a volley on. Get a geoburst on that guy. And they're already dusted, let's just get some regeneration because these guys are nothing to shock to us. Mediocre. Yeah, they never stood a chance. 4. Damn. We're just not getting the rolls that we need. Right, these guys are concerning. They're going to come for us, but we should be able to weather them. Right, hacking. -6 science per turn. That's not ideal. Right, fortifying. You can take that world. Yeah, I knew I had to get back to the home worlds and protect it. Right, let's blast them. And these, let's get a volley on. Let's get a protection field up there. And let's get our volley on. So they're shielded and regenerating, which is good. Right, geo-sealed on this guy as well, because he's our big guy and he's taking far too much damage. He's definitely taking far too much damage. Come on, you guys, save him. Damn, we lost our big guy, but we won the war. We protected the home worlds, and that, you know, they could have got a roll that could have eaten us instantly. I told you to geo-shield that guy, but it's too late now. Too slow and misclicked. I clicked next to him. Right. Yeah, that planet died and then the rebels are taking it. Tachyon torpedoes too. Or plus 30% Empire income. I mean, we are going to destroy a lot of your ships. Efficient ships on your ships. And yeah, invade it. I mean, there's not a lot we can do. We lost our invasion dice because of the civil unrests. Or maybe just because the planet exploded, I'm not sure. Multi-limb life forms. We're gonna hunt them for sports. And what do we get? 9 tyranny. Not really fantastic. Right, they're fortifying. We need to take these back. Which means I need you to get a cruiser and some destroyers. I'm actually going to head out to this world though, because they're a bigger issue to us than a bit of unrest from some rebels. Our dice would be nice to get back, but not the end of the world. Let's get our protection fields up straight away. They have theirs up as well. So it's not ideal. Right, who's getting targeted? You, I guess. So you get the shields and get protected. And then you just... I clicked on this guy, not that guy. Thankfully it didn't get him killed. Let's invade and see what we can get, and then I'll send him back round to take care of the rebels. He should level up as well. We did level up. Judged by to a remote location by unexplainable forces. You see a Hypnotoad. You encounter a fellow creature. You sense that it has become tired of this world and wishes to relocate. I mean, we could refuse to take it, but I think it'd be just better to give it somewhere. The Hypno Frog is displeased with its quarters. For the next few days, all your servants report severe headaches. Wow. But it stays on board just to be a dick. I don't like my quarters. I'm just going to give you all headaches now. Like, kill the big thing. Well, it wasn't the end of the world. Like, what have we got left you? You need to invade. It's doomed, so it's going to blow up anyway. It's probably going to blow up next turn. But we'll get something out of it before it explodes. A bit of science. Segments of the population of this world ascribe to pacifist movement which is at odds with your imperial doctrine. That they're fire flowers instead of shotguns. Coerce the leader. A sharp knife always brings results. Not only does the leader dissolve the movement, but they show you its dark underbelly. Nice. We get a card. +2 crystals this turn. I mean, it kind of would have been good to use. I'm gonna get rid of that one because it will be good to use. And we can just use all of our cards up then as well. They alloys with them are... you're definitely taking that easy. We need to start getting out there, right? I need to take care of that militia, but I also need to take care of them guys that are coming for us. Right, so I need to go there, there. You need to get back and protect the home world again. You can take these guys. Right, I'm gonna give us some extra crystals. Then you're going to go up in EXP. We've got a fair bit of money. So you get a couple of cruisers out of it as a bonus, a Christmas bonus. Nice. You can invade. We don't have our invasion dice, so it makes it a lot harder to get invasions to succeed. That has gold on it. They are going to deploy militia, which means they're a bigger threat. So we'll take them on. Take on me. All small ships do double damage. Sure, we've got a lot of small ships. Let's go. We'll get a protection field up there as well, just so that we can definitely survive, and then we'll also throw in a meteor before we get a volley, and they should be dust before they know it. We lost one small ship though, so that isn't ideal. Right, protect. You protect, you also attack. We took them down. Invade. 3! No! The dice rolls are not in our favour today. Oh, again, I should have done research first. And then that extra 50% damage would have helped a lot. Right, you need to die. You lost one ship. Civil unrest, no. Right, we need to start heading there. Yep, they are heading for our homeworlds. We will cut them off. I'm gonna have to send the militia after him. Landing party. Well, first militia needs to take this guy out because he's an issue. Right. So let's guess our meter maxed out, and we can start thinking about protection fields and other things. Right, I'm going to let a bit of damage happen because then he gets to regenerate whilst also being protected. So I think that worked out pretty well. We should have won this already. Right, get your volley on. And, well, he's already won, hasn't he? Easy victory. Right, they have taken care of business. Fee! We're just getting cocked on the dice rolls. Right, you need to invade. It's a crystal, so yeah, now you get a 6 when you need a 1. That gives us an extra crystal as well. Nothing to discover though. Who needs some things the most? 4 destroyers. I mean, which ones are the destroyers? Well, let's just invade. We can look at shipyards after. Right, we got an extra crystal. Investigating reports that you yourself have been spotted at various points on this planet brings you face to face with someone who could easily be your skill. Let's discuss the rigours of being a tyrant. An invigorating discussion on how the common people fear and respect you ensues. You come away with many ruling insights. That's not going to be good for us, actually. Right, let's look. What are destroyers? They're the small ones. Right, you can only have room for 3. You might have room. You only have room for 2. You don't have room for any. I mean, it gets rid of the car, and that's the main thing. We'll get a bit of extra gold out of it, I guess. But also, we can actually replace the frigate. So I will do that. That is ideal, right? We're only getting 90 gold per turn, which isn't good. How long have you got Doom's Planet? Explodes in 1 turn. Well, you are definitely going to explode, right? We need to think about taking you out with them next turn. Landing party, we will get an additional exploration. Bargain with him? You think you've come to an understanding? Reward, what is that? Your feet is suddenly thrown into space. Oh dear. Oh dear! We got translocated. Oh no! Now we're miles away from the actual battle lines. But I guess we can start taking them out. Right, so we can actually help our planets now. Right, you take care of them. And you will also level up, maybe. Right. Yeah, that sounds okay. Right, let's get our meteor strike and a volley on them. Let's get some volleys on. We don't need to really do a protection field at this point, but we will do it. We lost a ship. How did we lose a ship? I guess because of those guys. Right, let's invade. You're now level 4, and now we can actually put use to that. 1. No. I mean, I'm saving the plus income just for the sake of it. Right, so we'll get 2 cards. Add 1 carrier to a fleet or plus 3 defense. So let's add a carrier to you. Because it will help, right? You can go in front of the carrier. I should really put these guys on the front field and those at the back, because they're my better ones to protect. To be honest, they're my nicer ships. And I don't care if the smaller ships take the bullets. Right, research. Wide base gives us extra fighters, or I can give them some extra health. Which I will do, because we've got a fair few of them. Right, who hasn't had their turn? You haven't. Right, he is going to go there. You need to start coming up this way and getting round to these You... If he invades that, then he does that. So you are going to actually just invade. Then he will head up to the front lines. Because I need him to start making some progress. Explorer system, you discover a hidden wormhole before you can take action. Now let's pilot an escape course. Upon your previous knowledge of stellar phenomenon, you calculate an escape route that leaves your fleet exactly where it started. Although that could have been actually pretty good for us if we would have got teleported across the universe. Because he would have been anywhere but here, and anywhere but here would actually be pretty good for us. 10 unrest. I need to head to that unrest. I need to take care of that unrest. And we're getting rebels as well. No. Add 4 destroyers to a fleet. Well, you just invade. Yeah. 6, right. Now we get some invasion dice, so we can start stacking it up. 2 factions engaged in civil war. Well, let's favour one side this time. Favouring one side quickly decides the conflict, and the other side are grateful the winners assist you in your plans and get a landing party. How's an additional exploration? Well, we're not going to additionally explore that planet that we were just on. Drawn to a remote location by unexplainable forces. You encountered the frog creature. Well, let's refuse to take this one. Oh dear. That didn't go too well for us. Right, yes, there's some planets there, but I think that shouldn't be too much of an issue for us, he says, as the enemy forces are on our front line, and it's probably stupid. Sense our way through it. So our psionics saved us. Yeah, they could be an issue against our planet, so we are going to fortify. We could up our income again, but it's not ideal, right? Actually, he's got a long path to go to get to that, so he has to go to 2 planets to get there. Let's go. I could have destroyed one of them, maybe. Burrow down or be destroyed! We don't have room for frigates. All small ships do double damage. We've got quite a few small ships, so we will do that. Let's put a shield wall up. There's Geoburst there, big guy. Just to take him out. Then we'll get a protection field on the go. Then we can start doing some volleys of big attacks. Just because our guys do a lot of damage. I should put my small guys on the front row again. Not on the back. Right, we've got to invade. We can't do anything to bolster that. But we didn't need it. We have the planet and 200 gold. An extremely influential noble of this world has refused to submit to Imperial world. Your agents fear that executing them will lead to an outright rebellion, or engineer their demise. You execute an elaborate plot to discredit and ruin the noble, but are unable to make the charges stick, enraged by the attempt. Oh no, there's a rebellion. Well, that is not good. Oh dear. Does that mean that we didn't get the world? Because our income suddenly went. Right, so we can destroy an enemy ship and gain a crystal, which allows us to add 4 destroyers to a fleet. I kind of want to do you. And that gives us some crystals, and you have room for 4 destroyers. So get your destroyers on. Perfect. I want you to go to the shipyards. But I guess we lost the world, so bully for you. Right, end turn. They have militia coming out for us. Right, they're allied with the Senate. They have allied with the Senate. We aren't getting the income. We are getting a few planets though, but we're losing some again. Plus 25 credits a turn for 4 turns. I'm going to wait until we can get... because we can also add that to our bonus, right? You just get invaded again, so you might have rebelled, but it didn't save you, did it? Inside an abandoned faction, you just gave me an inspiration as well out of it. Well, you get lasers welded to your heads, don't you? And you get to shield up the planet, which is good for us. Because yeah, 25 credits plus 30%, it helps. So, you know, maybe there's a calculation to work out exactly when would be the ideal time to do that. I need to head for that to get rid of some civil unrest. Right, we don't have room for frigates, so let's go with fighters. Who is getting targeted? Right, well, you get a geoshield as well, because you are in trouble otherwise. Then we can also get your protection field up. And then we can also protection field these guys, but they don't need it so much as that guy does. But he is safe now. Right, geoshield is not needed. Mediocre, but we got a flawless victory. And we leveled up the militia. We will invade and take the planet. And that will give us some tyranny back. Thank you. Much needed tyranny. The fleet has surrounded a rebel who escaped in the research ship. Let's board his ship. It gives us a ship. It's a cruiser. I do like my cruisers. Right, we will put you all on the back row again. Because although the protection fields, it makes sense to have them together like that, actually. Right, now let's get our research on first go. We don't really use them, so we will make the volley do from adjacent ships, because that is smart and good. We don't want to oppress you. We will go here, so we can go to there, and then back home. Or do we want to go there and then force ourselves? No, let's just go here and they might come to us. End our turn. We are getting too low. Yeah, you're going to deploy militia on our world too soon. And it's not going to be good. I might just have to send them straight home. And ignore that planet. Right, landing party. Because it's concerning. Right, we will go here and then to there. And we will ignore them. We will leave them to us. You need to oppress these people. A pity the fool, let's see what we got. Right, so all large ships deal damage, but he's got 2 large ships. Right, let's summon some frigates because we've got room. And then we can just do some tactical volleys. Right, you get shielded. And then we will get a protection field up on this guy as well because he's getting a bit damaged. And this guy, because we want to save them. And then everyone should be good. And sources. No one dies. Perfect. Right, let's invade. 4. Nice. We captured the planets. Customs on this planet is to terminate beams when they reach a certain age. Well, let's lower it even more because that's the way that we do it in our system. It gave us some extra golds, but we need 400 in a turn to do it. Right, let's get an extra landing party on this guy. Scouts find a tight cluster of graffiti. Let's send in a ship, and we lose one of our ships. Well, it's only one of our tiny ships, so that is not the end of the world. And then it's these guys over here, and we will of course go on the offensive and take on our own Shocktopus. They don't have any large ships, so large ships are going to do double damage. We will Geoburst at that guy. Let's get some tactical volleys on and protection fields to heal up our big guy. I should put my small guys in front again. I don't know why I didn't. because I'm an idiot and didn't think. Right. This time we can actually invade, and then we can actually go to the shipyard and do it. Nice. Your advisors have determined that we can hack the planets. And what do? You upgrade. Well, that permanently gives us more science, so yes, I will do that. Can you go in this shipyard? Thank you. I want my dreadnought still. I just wanted you to swap it to the back row. Yeah, that seems the best possible layout. Good. Anyone else? That is everyone, isn't it? We're protecting our home world to a degree. Right, he will head out and take care of that militia now. There's a lot of militia for him to fight though, so we might lose him, which would be bad. We've got more gold than we could ever use. I might think about going and protecting that planet from that guy actually. I mean, we could just buff it up, but he needs to go on the offensive. Right, you need to take care of all of these guys first. Tonight we dine in space hell. Well, let's stun one of their ships. Let's stun you. And then we'll get a protection field straight out there. Let's get a meteor out on the go. Tactical volleys! We don't need a boarding party, let's just volley at him. He's dusted, he can't stand up to that abuse. Right, and then the big battle, which is what I thought we had first. Right, enemy shields are halved for sure. And then we need to charge it for a meteor storm. And then we'll get some volleys on the go. We actually need to protect that guy. And then just dust them. They get melted by our ships. They're nothing. You wanted to come for us. You were wrong to come for us. He's been misbehaving. Let's plant explosives in his brain. -2 unrest, yes, that is tasty. Right, and then you will go up and start crushing these militias. You need to start going back over here and take care of these guys. Right. Sure, let's eviscerate their protection field actually. Let's geo-shield this guy and protect him. And let's get a tactical volley out and go. I need some more ships for this guy actually. This fleet isn't... Oh shit, I didn't pay attention to that. I really should have paid attention to what we were fighting against. Right, seal your breach. Right. Geo-shield. But I think we're okay. We will survive this one. Did we lose any ships? Maybe one. But I can't hire dreadnoughts and things that we need outright, so it's not like I could just go, give me what I want. But we've got a lot of money, so I might as well just send them in at full strength, hadn't I? Not weak. Right, you can do nothing. What does upgrades? Sure, we can keep upgrading it. It's worth it. We can get a command carrier for you, and then so I don't really care about that extra slot. Right, so is it worth going back to that one world? You watch, that one world is going to come back and haunt us and destroy us, isn't it? But these guys are going to deploy militias, so can you not move? No, you've had your turn, right. I should really do the science first again. Shamelessly use frontal ships to block shots, resulting in greater evasion. Or plus 10% evasion, which is just better than plus 5% evasion. I could attack these or I could attack these. I mean, that's a free world, but it's also not really a threat. This leads to other things, so it's the smartest way. Yeah, we got to do a dice roll on it, but I'm okay with that. Right, we will take a geo burst straight onto their big guy, and then do some tactical volleys before we think about getting a protection field up. And then we will think about a shield wall maybe, but no, let's just volley on them. Unload on them. And own them. Shocktopus is now leveled up. And we just about take the world. This has been a long fought battle here. But we're getting it. We're not even close to finding their solar system either. We got nothing there though. The income isn't going to help us. So this is pointless. I could maybe secret police the world and help. Right, they've deployed some militia. They're making militia. I'm going to fortify this planet maybe. Just so that it can stand a chance against them. Right, so we get some extra research as well. Right, let's fortify up. Get some research. That's just better. It helps more ships volley. Right, so that is going to be a little bit protected. We aren't going to waste our time doing that. You are going to crush this though, so that we can take them out. I think at this point we're just going to take down their ships. I mean their planets, because we're never going to get the 400 gold. Right, just get the boring party on the go, even though it's not really going to be too much of an issue. In the back lines, and then they're just dusted, aren't they? The combined arms is pretty good actually, because it gets a lot of things firing on them, and then they're dead in an instant. And maybe I could, you know, rejig the layout to make more ships do the combined arms at once, but it's not really worth it, is it? Is that worn in a wormhole? Well, let's enter the wormhole. Interesting data was gained, but we didn't go anywhere. I was hoping we might go somewhere that we could invade again. Right, you have had your turn, so let's press that to get to the hopefully last battle of this combat. These are our space rocks, but we're going to take them out from you. Oh, shield wall. It's not really the most sensible actually. I should geo burst on this guy and then seal your breaches. Combined arms, combined arms. Let's get a protection field up on the go. And then combined arms again, so that even more battle readiness. Right, seal your breaches and then it's over! And we should win this. No, we need to invade the planet first. Which we win! And maybe this wins the system. No, we need one more planet. Just one more planet. It's that flooded. Well, that is cooking us, and then, you know, well, end of the turn. We might as well fire on you. Get rid of some of your ships. We've got enough. And in this instance, I mean, 331, that's how close we were to getting the additional golds. But we were never going to get to that 400. Well, we could have, but right, we've protected ourselves a bit here. Tonight we dine in space hell. All small ships do double damage, or we can just max out our power meter, which seems smart. And then we go combined arms, combined arms, combined arms, combined arms. Just get dusted. Well, you thought you stood a chance there. Oh dear. You did not ever stand a chance against our galactic empire. +4 research. Right, can anyone take a gold planet? Yes. I mean, just because I want to get both at the same time, a double victory. And that should do double victory. Right, well, let's just do this again. And then combined arms on everything. Eat them. They do not know what was coming from them. Maybe I should have boarding passes. They did not know what was coming to them. Oh dear, you got truly dusted. And you didn't even harm us at all. Well, you got a bit of fire on, but we got our protection fields up, so... Right, militia is now leveled up. Our fleet size increased, we just need to roll a 6 or more. We got a 6! Spot on, and now we should have both victory conditions. Your market is unstoppable, but also we did get the control... permanently unlock the ability to build battleships. Yes. Face Smasher and Reverger of Rabbits. Killed a large number of hoplite clan ships, oh dear. Destroyed a huge number of enemy ships, 17 turns, oh. That was a long one. Indeed. But we got our gold unlock. The Senate forces advance onto this, so oh dear. Plus 25% credits after each combat victory, or plus 21 damage and plus 1 siege for the first 3 turns of the mission. I think as it's getting harder, that is going to be the smart cashback, to be honest. Because it will allow us to get a better control. Right, so join us again some more. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.